What is going on, guys? Welcome to another YouTube video. My name is Tim Bonner. I'm a transformational coach. If you're new, welcome. This has been a 6-week mini cut for me. I've been taking you guys through the process of what I do to get to about 8 to 9% body fat. This is week 2, so week 1 went pretty smooth. If you missed it, make sure you check the video out because I showed you guys exactly my breakdown of my macronutrients and how I track my nutrition. Today's episode, I'm gonna take you guys with me and show you guys exactly what I do with my nutrition, especially on a day like today, which is a Saturday. It's gonna be a very, very busy day for us. We're gonna be going to IKEA, and we're also gonna be shopping, grocery shopping later on, so I'm gonna show you guys that as well. But for most of us, the weekend is very rough because we go off track with the nutrition. We don't have much structure like we normally do during the week, so it's very important that we stick to the routine as much as possible. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do that so that I don't get off track, so make sure you stay tuned. So the first thing I start out with is that I drink my apple cider vinegar with some water and lemon juice because that really helps me with my gut, and it also helps me flush all the toxins out of my system. So that's something that I do at least 2 to 3 days a week. And then I also include a cup of coffee, which suppresses my hunger because in the mornings I do not eat breakfast. I eat intermittent fast, and that has played a huge role with saving me time as well as giving me other benefits when I do that. So that is what I've been sticking to for a long time. Next thing up is really focusing on what I'm gonna eat for my lunch. So since today is a busy day, I'm gonna take you guys with me and then show you how I run things. Alright guys, so right now we are eating at IKEA, and what I'm having for lunch is this shaved salmon. So I have no idea what the macros on this is, but I do know with the meatballs, I could probably look at this on my FitnessPal and do my best to plug it in. So if you're in places like restaurants or whatever that you don't have the menu in, you're gonna have to just do your best and plug in as much as you can. This is what I'm gonna do. Right now what I'm focused on is just eating more of my fats. So I don't have any carbohydrates other than whatever this is. What is this?
Potato salad.
Potato salad. So I may avoid the potato salad because I want to save my carbs for the end of the night. That way I have more control of what I'm eating. So that's kind of what I have to do if I ever go out to eat and I have no idea. I really try to stick to my nutrition plan. Like I said, I got a lot of fats in this meal, a lot of veggies. I may include the potato salad, we'll see here, but yep, this is what we're doing right now, so.
If he doesn't, I'll eat the potato salad.
All right guys, we are back from IKEA. It's been a very busy day, but it's been a great morning so far. This is my lovely wife, Jody. So we're gonna just share a little bit how we just meal prep, I guess, for the week. It's very important to have someone supporting you with your nutrition as well as just keeping you on track too. So I'm gonna have her share a little bit why that is important for a family or a couple to have.
Yeah, so I mean, we each have our own goals, and we have our own, we both like to stay healthy. And so when we do this together, then we can keep each other accountable, we can support each other, and we can make sure that our kids are also healthy as well. So that's super important for their guts, that they're eating vegetables even though they don't always want to. Then they sleep better. So working together as a family and eating together as a family is just super important for just overall good health.
Yeah, so right now what we're gonna do is just spend some time. Spend some time going over what we want to eat for this week, and we want to eat things that we enjoy, like the Crunchwrap Supremes. You can eat that, you can eat like Taco Bell, but you have better quality of food, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think a lot of times we look up meals that we enjoy and then see how we can either make them healthier, or if there's a recipe already out there that's healthier ingredients, then we do that. So yeah, definitely Crunchwrap Supremes are great to make at home.
Yeah, and like I said, it's the quality over quantity. You definitely want to have quality food because you can't go eat Taco Bell because you're not going to be able to hit your goals that way. So yeah, let's go ahead and write down the list and work on that for about hopefully about half hour. That's as long as we want to go. So okay, so what we have here is the Extreme Wellness High Fiber Carb Lean Tortilla. This is what we use for the Crunchwrap Supremes. But if you look at the macros, there's 24 carbs in here. Dietary fiber is 17, so there's only 7 net grams of carbs. So this is gonna be perfect. It's gonna fit into my plan. But this is very important to look for quality of food rather than the quantity. Okay, so this is not the aisle you want to be in, but we are looking for some queso cheese or some nacho cheese for our Crunchwrap Supremes. Definitely avoid this area, okay? A lot of processed stuff in here. All the chips, even though they taste good, it's definitely not good for you. Oh, these are my favorite. The cheese puffs. We're also gonna have fish tacos this week. So it's very important that we look at the back of the label, making sure that every macronutrient is okay. You also want to look at the ingredients here. So the less ingredients, the better. That means the better quality. All right, guys. So now I'm going for my lunches for this week, which I'm gonna be doing my chicken wings. And then with my chicken wings, I'm gonna have some mixed vegetables. Let's go with right here. Perfect. Go with the cauliflower and broccoli. All right, guys. So we completed the grocery haul. We got all the proteins, got all the fats, we got the good stuff here. So let's check it out. You gotta make sure you have balance. You gotta make sure you have good nutrition plan for the week, and just stick to it as consistent as possible. So that's what my goal is. Alright guys, so we just got back from the grocery store and I have one more meal. I'm gonna show you guys what I have in my fitness pal so far, so let's take a look. Okay, so for, like I said, in the morning I intermittent fasted, so I didn't have anything for breakfast. For lunch I have the marinated salmon with salad. This was from IKEA. I had 4 Swedish meatballs and then a potato salad, about 2.5 ounces. I kind of estimated here, so I did my best. I did eat my daughter's chicken tenders that she didn't want. So what I'm gonna do right now is gonna show you the breakdown of what I have eaten so far. So we're gonna go back into the app here. Okay, so now that I'm in here, this is what I've eaten so far. So the goals are right here. That's how many grams I'm getting for each macronutrient. So far what I have eaten has been 46 grams of protein, 48 grams of carbs, and 65 grams of fats. So that means I have 84 grams left, 39 grams of carbs left, and 32 grams of fat left. So that's how much I have left for each macronutrient, and that means that I can probably eat a good size full meal with the protein. I still have a lot of grams of protein left, so I'm probably gonna have to include a protein shake as well. All right, so I got my food scale right here, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do this. So what I'm gonna do to finish my macros as close as I can is I'm gonna do a chipotle bowl. It's kind of like a chipotle bowl. We're gonna do pulled pork, white rice, spinach, maybe some beans, some salsa and queso. I may not add the queso because that may go over my macros, or I may just reduce the pork and add some queso. So you really have to play with it. So let me show you how to do this. Okay, so I got my scale. You can change the measuring right here. You can go ounces, you can go fluid ounces. If you go back, changes in the back, you can do milliliters. Okay, so here's the rice. So as you can see here, if you look at the, this is the jasmine rice that I used. So for 45 grams, the serving size is 36 grams of carbs, 0 grams of fat, 3 grams of protein. So I'm gonna go ahead and weigh this out. I'm just gonna dump it in here. I'll just use my hand. So I'm looking for 45 grams here. So that's way over 45 grams. So it's not, so as you can see, you really have to be careful with the portion sizes because you can overeat very easy. So that's insane. That's how much rice I can eat. Okay. So I'm still going. Oh my gosh. If you really want to be that accurate, you can, but there is about 46 grams, which is, according to the label, 36 grams of carb. That's all the carbohydrates I have for the day. I'm gonna throw in the spinach. Not gonna weigh the spinach. Don't need to. This is like nothing here. All right, guys, so now that we have the rice in there, the spinach, let's hit 0 on this. All right, so like I said, 1.5 servings of pulled pork is about 4.5 ounces. 4.5 ounces. So I'm looking for 4.5 ounces here. Almost there. Boom. 4.5 ounces. That is what I need to have in order to hit my macros plus those two protein shakes. I don't have much else to add to this, but if I do take off some of this, I can add some queso cheese. So this is how extreme it is to count your macros if you want to get shredded and get to 8 or 9% or below. So this is what it takes. All right, guys, so this is the meal right here. This is actually one of my favorite meals because it's got a lot of good fat in there. It's got some vegetables, some salsa. I did add salsa. It has about 10 calories, so I'm not gonna plug that in. But it is challenging when you do go out because you don't know how much ingredients the restaurant has or what it uses. And sometimes it doesn't have it in your Fitness Pal. But if it does, that's a good thing. This is gonna be my last meal with that protein shake, 2 protein shakes, and I will hit my macros almost exactly, but not quite. That's it, guys. That's how I do it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to follow the rest of my journey this next few more weeks, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification to get my next video. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.